this speech is about me. And for my intro, you already know everything about me, my profession, my hobbies, my age. So what there's to know. However, what you don't know is the reason why I'm here. And I will tell you why I'm here. But first I'm going to tell you a little bit, few short stories that lead up to this point. One, the story is I was back in college. I was learning about programming. And my friend asked me, what's the most impressive thing I've ever done? So I told him that I just learned these sorting algorithm where I can improve the efficiency of retrieving data instead of having a big O of n, big O of n divided by 2. And like my friend, he just gave me a blank look, just like how you guys are doing right now. At first I didn't think much of it, it's just whatever, you know. Then I had an interview a couple years later, and my fight and flight response takes in. How do I know this? Because my mind was telling me to punch him in the face and run away. Thank God I didn't do that, or else I won't be here. So I didn't think much of it. It's just, you know, 2 random instances. Why does it matter? And you only take an interview once when you get a job. You don't have to do it again. And for some reason, I thought that since I'm a computer guy, I only be working with computers, you know? I don't have to explain things to people. But when I get into the real world, the real job, I realize how wrong I am. I had many instances just like that. One of the tasks I was doing, I was supposed to translate a text to different languages, so I got to go over to the marketing team, and I told them, hey, can you translate the string into these languages? And they look at me, what is the string? A string in programming is pretty much a text. That's what we call it. But obviously, other people don't know that. So I realized there was a problem here. A problem I didn't know how to solve. It's like a typical nerd, what do? You Google it. And then I found a bunch of books on it, which is great. But the problem with books is that, you know, they throw you all this information and you don't know where to begin. Also, how do you know if you're doing something right or wrong? Like, there's no one correcting you. A book's not going to jump up and point you, hey man, you're doing that wrong. Do it this way. So I didn't know what to do. Then, after further research, I found out about Toastmaster. And at first, I'm like, I don't need to learn to speak in front of people. Why does that matter? Then I realized that I didn't have any other options. I really didn't. So I just, you know, went to one social at this particular Toastmaster celebrated. And, you know, I asked around and see what it's like and ask them their experience. And turned out there's more to communication than I thought. It's more than just words, because if it was, then my intro would be perfect. I don't have to give a speech at all. But their body language, their voice fluctuation, you gotta use the proper term for certain people. Like instead of saying string, you say text for non-technical people. It helped them understand it better. And it made the transition, communication from an idea from one individual to another running smoothly. And from my experience playing sports, I realized that if it's a skill, then you need practice. Practice, practice, practice. And I was terrified to go to a random stranger and just start talking about technical stuff with them. And at the work environment, it's, you know, money is involved, so consequences are a lot higher. So I need to find a place where I can practice my skill, where it's a safe environment, and allow me to practice my skills so I become proficiency at it. And that's the reason why I'm here at Toastmaster. And in Toastmaster, you have this thing called a mentor, someone that's to guide you along the way. And I just think that's really cool, because everything I learned, you eventually has come down to one individual teaching another individual of the very minute detail. So I'm happy to be here, and hopefully I'm able to solve my problem.